to sign you off anyway. It wasn't nothing major, but it was high. He said just watch it. I knew what it was. It was that detox I took. When you do your physical, that's when, you know, that happens. Don't drink at all. It'd be dumb anyway. Come on now. Come on now. You're smarter than that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Made by Bertie Beats.
Oh, what's good, my people? Welcome back to my channel, Blast Mind. Your boy is excited, you feel me? Excited to bring you another video about MEPS processing. This is part 3 of the Road to MEPS series. It's been a while. It's been not even a while. It's been like a couple days. But yeah, I just decided, you know, I just want to finish this series. You know, I just want to move on to other things. You feel me? Until I get my date for MEPS, I just want to finish this off. We can focus on other things. If you haven't, go check out my trailer for my channel. Brand new, just dropped like a couple days ago. Go like it, comment. So we're back with part 3, and I'm here to give y'all some in-depth. Last time we talked about once you get to the gate, once you get in that building, you feel me? Get you a snack, get you something good to sip on, cause you're gonna be here for a minute. Welcome to my page. This is Blast Mind TV, and here I talk about military, fitness, and many more. Before we start this video, hit that subscribe button, turn that bell on. It lets you know when I drop heat. I see you looking at the video, not liking. I see you. Stop playing with me, cuz. Stop playing with me. In this video, I am in no way promoting the military at all. I'm just giving my perspective, showing you my experiences, giving you tips and tricks, or even the branch I'm serving in, which is the Air Force. I'm not promoting it at all right? That's for you to find out. But since I'm going in, I'm gonna give y'all an inside look. Like, I'm doing this for y'all, if you really think about it. Haven't seen part 1 and 2 to this series, I'll leave the link to part 1 in the description. I'll have the part 2 in the description. Either way, you gonna click on the video. If you don't, I'm coming for you. I'm looking at you right now. Let me stop slouching. Once you get the MEPS, like I said, that building's real cold when you walk in. You're gonna take out all your contrabands, all your weapons, anything you have on you that you're not supposed to bring in, all right? Or they're gonna arrest you. He said one of us are gonna arrest y'all if y'all got some, so y'all got 3 chances. You had to go like, you know, we was like, you had to drop their bags, all that. I recommend wearing, you know, a long sleeve, maybe a jacket, some jeans. That's what you have to wear anyway. You're gonna be in there for a while, so I recommend wearing something that cover your body, especially if you're anemic. And if you're anemic, I don't think you can join. I don't know about all that. Yeah, once you're in there, you're gonna be freezing behind them. Right, so when you're sitting in the room, I told you about that man, he's not timid at all. He's gonna tell you what not to do and what to do. Pay attention, because it's important. It's papers you have to sign. There's something you have to read off of. It's like a disclaimer. Once again, checking if your information is correct. If I lie, you get fined or you get jail time, whatever they're gonna you know, spew out to you to let you know they ain't playing with your ass. To let you know they ain't playing. But as this dude's talking, you know, we have to fill out information. We're going real quick. We're filling stuff out. He's like, all right, this. We have to do it at the same time. This lady goes around and checks if we're on the right page. People are messing up already. He's like, no, I said this. Did I tell you to do that? Y'all not listen. It's gonna be like that. I'm telling you, it's gonna be like that. Pay attention. Do your thing, bro. Be an adult in there. All right. If you gonna join, be an adult in there. Don't disrespect nobody. Pay attention. Don't listen. Don't get smart. It's gonna be, you know, hell for you anyway if you do that. All right. So first thing I did, so I'm gonna show you my experience. I don't care about. First thing I did, I went to see the doctor. For like consulting. You know, he's gonna ask you a bunch of questions after all that paperwork is done. You're gonna do a breathalyzer too, right before that. In that room that you're sitting in, as y'all leaving, you're gonna do a breathalyzer. So don't drink. I'd recommend don't drink within a week before your MEPS, all right? Just to be safe. And don't drink at all. It'd be dumb anyway. Come on now. You're smarter than that. You can say that, nigga, until after. You're gonna celebrate on it. Come on now. Don't be doing that, because you're gonna get yourself disqualified. But yeah, go to the doctor. He's basically, the first thing I did, I went in there and he asked me questions. Broke any bones? Do you have any allergies? Do you have any deformities? Basically the whole layout of what I don't have, what I do have, what have I went through and all that. Surprisingly, I played football most of my life. Never broke a bone, never sprained it, never had to go to the hospital for any concussion. I was blessed, let's just say that. So after that, went to a room. It's a big room, and I guess that's where you do your physical. That's when, you know, that happens. No, happens.
Oh, hell no!
Yeah, we do all that. I went in the room. Doctor led me over there. He told me to sit down. No, he told me to take off all my clothes. Sir, at least give me your name. What's your name? I'll just take off my clothes, stranger, you feel me? At least give me your name, cuz. I took off my clothes. Ooh, them abs. Take out the fitness channel. I took off my clothes, down to my underwear and socks. He told us strip, not even our socks, down to our underwear. I recommend wearing something that's gonna hold your thing together, hold your everything together. Even the women out there, you know, I don't want to speak into the men, but I want to speak to the women too. Wear a sports bra. Don't wear panties that aren't very, you know, non-intimate panties. No thongs, none of that. No lace. Just regular underwear, granny panties, as y'all would call it. And men, make sure your junk is intact. Yeah, I had no problem taking off my clothes. The worst part about it is, I was the first one to go in there. That's where you do the duck walk. To do the duck walk, you need like 10 people. So I was the first one in there, right? Took off my clothes. Then the doctor, his name was, I'm gonna just say his name was Dr. Ray. Dr. Ray, respectful Indian brother. He basically checking if I told the doctor there that consulted me the right information. So he checked my abdomen, my heartbeat, blood pressure. They did my weight, they did my height, and they like looked on a list to see if I'm the right weight and height. Went with Dr. Ray into his room. He basically checked everything, everything was good. It feels like a regular doctor checkup. He tell you stand up. That's when where he checks your genitals, rear, and that's that. I ain't gonna lie, the doctor was creepy as hell. But I guess that's how you feel as a patient, because you're gonna feel like that anyways. So doctors aren't creepy. All right, doctors aren't creepy. They're doing their job. All right, bless all doctors. Thank you, all doctors. Yeah, so I respect all my doctors out there. You feel me? Everyone on the front lines too. Just respect to y'all. Respect to y'all. But after all that was done, I was straight. But the waiting, like I said, it was a waiting game. I was the first one. So right after that, I had to sit my behind right back in that seat and wait for everybody. 30 minutes before we started anything. Before I had to wait for everybody to get finished. I waited for like 30, 35 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. I was sitting there waiting in my drawers, just sitting there. You're gonna be cold, so you gotta take it. You're gonna get used to it after like 5-10 minutes. Maybe chatting with the other dudes, you know, feel me? You know, like it's a locker room. So we get enough people. We all line up in these Roman numerals on the floor, and everybody has a number, and the doctor's sitting right there. He has all our files with us, the folders and files we're gonna be carrying with us the whole time. And he's sitting there, and the other employee there, he's standing in front of us, and we're all lined up. We're all lined up on the numbers we're assigned, and we're all like told to do all these stretches, all these bends, twists, just checking for any lies or anything out of place, or if you can do certain movements. And then we have to do duck walk, which is like the last thing we have to do. I'm gonna show you right here. Pretty interesting. It's not really that hard, I would say. Practice. I recommend practicing. It's not that hard, you know. You're only doing it for like back and forth a couple of times, and that's it. All right, next, after that, I was first one to leave. Then after I got my clothes on, I sat back down on those seats where the waiting area is. And like I said, more waiting. So we were waiting there for 15 minutes before I went to get my blood work done. Once I got my blood work done, and you're gonna take about this much blood. So it's not that much blood if you're scared of needles out there. They're not taking that much blood. Then after that, so I go to take my urinalysis test. And with this test, they're gonna be there. They're gonna be there sitting there watching you. But it's gonna be one person, one dude, and for the women, it's gonna be, I'm guessing, another woman. We have to pee in the urinal and pee in the cup. Fortunately for me, I have to pee. They say if you can't pee, then you're gonna be sent home. That's what the dude said in the room. That would be really unfortunate if you couldn't pee and you went through all that and you got to be sent home. Remember I told you on the last video, I told you I had to take that detox. So I was still peeing throughout the day. You're gonna fill the cup up about halfway or 75%, he's gonna test the pee right there. Like, but they're gonna take a sample themselves, but he's gonna test the pee right there. I'm telling you, don't smoke. Make sure you get checked if you get an STD. Next, I had to do the eyesight. I had like a couple things I missed, so not everybody's gonna like see everything in that, what he's showing you. Just stay calm, just relax. You'll pass that for sure. Dude was pretty cool. Takes like 5 minutes to do that test. It's not really long at all. Next, I had the hearing test. Sweet lady. She just explained everything to me. You're going in this metal box, as I can describe it, a metal box, and it has headphones in them, and it's basically isolated, and it has curtains, and it's basically, it feels like you're in a helicopter almost. That's how I describe it. So you're sitting in a seat, she explains everything to you. If you hear something, you click the button. I know you did these tests in school before or in a doctor before, so they're familiar. You should pass. I've heard things I never thought my hearing was that well, but even the slightest tones I was hearing, I was like clicking, and it was excellent. She said, I have excellent hearing. After that, I was pretty much finished with the physical part. I handed my paperwork to the lady at the desk, sat in the waiting area for like about another 20 minutes, got up, and she called my name, and I was completely finished with the physical part, and I was so happy. And then I got to eat lunch. So lunch was about 11-ish, 11:30. You don't have to wear a mask when you eat lunch. But anywhere else, everywhere you have to wear a mask, everywhere. Even when you're doing the duck walk, what they had was apples, they had grandma cookies, you had water, you had a sandwich, different sandwiches, hot or cold if you want to heat it up. They had a microwave in there. We had to sit, every 2 seats, separate ourselves. You can't have your phone at lunch at all. That's a threat to national security, having your phone anyway. You can't talk at all. They won't let you talk. During lunch, you're gonna have a sheet with you that your liaison is gonna give you, and it's a sheet you have to mark about your information. Again, like checking information, and it's gonna ask you, have you done this? What job do you want? So you circle a couple, but that's not the official job pick list. It's just, what do you prefer? I basically chose a variety of things from all fields because I qualify for most of it. So then you gotta sign the paper, and after you're finished eating, you go back to your liaison, hand them the paper. You're sitting here waiting, and there's people that's gonna be shipping in this little waiting room in the back. And this is the paperwork half of the MEPS, because remember I said it's a physical half and then the paperwork half, and this after lunch, so this is a paperwork half. So we're doing paperwork, we're getting our contracts. This is where we're getting our contracts, and we're reading everything, and we're picking what we need to do. We're picking the amount of years, we're making sure that we have all these papers signed. We're going through all the papers that we went through with our recruiter. Funny story, my recruiter actually switched at the last second. So he ended up working at MEPS, starting at MEPS the same day I went. And it was so cool because he's the one that helped me sign my contract. Shout out to, won't say his name, but shout out to Master Sergeant. But after that, it's more waiting. You're gonna be waiting a minute. We're gonna do a lifting test. So on the Air Force Elite Liaison, since we're in the Air Force, we do like basically a deadlift test. See how much we have to lift 100 pounds. So it's not really tough at all. Got through that. We were sitting there talking. I was talking with other recruits, talking to everybody. Everybody's at that point you could talk, after the physical part, because everybody wants to get that job done. So at that point, we getting all that done, and it's going well. So at this half, I'm less stressed. Earlier, my blood pressure was way high when Dr. Ray checked it, way high, and he was like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and sign you off anyway. It wasn't nothing major, but it was high. He said, just watch it. Well, I knew what it was. It was that detox I called. I knew what it was. It was that detox high in sugar. So it was that, and then my it's a stressful situation. You don't know you're stressed. The thing about stress is it creeps on you. You don't know you're stressed, and you probably don't think you're stressed at all, but it's, stress is there. So second half of the day, I was stress free. I was just signing paperwork. I was, talking. You get to feel the place more, so you're more comfortable. You're not really, looking over your shoulder and all that. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this video here. I'm gonna give you a part 4. You feel me? You make it even, cause whatever. I'm gonna give you a part 4, and it's gonna be the end where you're just basically wrapping it up, talking with the people, talking with the employees there, wrapping it up, figuring out your contract, figuring out what's best for you, and then we're gonna do the oath of enlistment. So this wraps up part 3. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Going through a tough situation. Stay mentally tough. You get through anything, dog. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, drop a comment down below. Let me know. Like this video. You feel me? Thank you for viewing it. Thank you for watching me this far in. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for all the new people out here. I appreciate every single one of y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and bounce because I'm hungry as hell. I'll catch y'all for part 4 later on this week. Make sure you go check out my other videos, which is part 1, part 2, and then my fitness video. And yeah, y'all stay breezy out there. You feel me? Y'all stay mindful. Stay mindful. Stay mindful. Stay aware. Ooh, that's my handle. Ooh, that's my handle now. Nah, stay mindful, and I'll see you back with another video. Peace. Break it down.